We did. We did. We did get the before 1 p.m. stream. I'm noticing I forgot to capitalize the S and star in the stream title, and now it's bugging me. We're getting straight into the shit, bro. I don't have time to... we're not fucking around today. We are not fucking around today. Also, I had this eerie feeling that they're gonna be fucking with us right now. Like, I swear to God, if we... Let me make sure my game audio is good, mic audio is on.
The scenery of the past.
Like, I swear to God, if we get here and everyone's dead, including Hycelins and Saridra, I'm gonna fucking flip out.
Time flies. 200 years have passed since the Deliverer's fall.
Oof.
We had to return 3 core flames of law, romance, and ocean to stop Lygus, but even so, Paravox has fallen. The 2 geniuses vanished without a trace, and Saridra?
Oh my God, she died.
Her fate. At this rate.
Are you fucking for real?
And Amphorius will fall into the destruction.
Oh.
I'm so pissed.
It seems the key to rewriting the end once again lies in the core flame of world bearing. According to the instructions left behind by those 2 geniuses, we must get it into the Deliverer's hands, no matter the cost.
But how? We need to find a way to hide the core flame. And we must buy enough time to keep Lygus at bay.
About that, Rini might have some good news. She had that dream again last night, but the Titan's voice was clearer than ever this time. She said, pass the flame into the future.
Is that a prophecy from Orynyx? She chose to side with humanity this time and hide one of her kin's core flame? It seems Amphorius' fate isn't sealed just yet.
You're right. History has changed. Humans and Titans are both giving their all to keep this world going.
Fix the stream title.
Perhaps a relay across the ages is finally about to begin somewhere out there.
Unfortunately, life will never go smoothly. Leiden's army is already at our gates, and their commander... that Lycurgus...
Oh.
is right outside Akama.
Oh God. So, I guess...
Calendar 3960. Saridra, under the pretense of a campaign against Fagusa, sacrificed 500 Chrysos heirs to complete the trial of law.
Damn, dude.
This tragedy shook everyone in Amphorius. That same year, Saridra the Imperator was assassinated, after which Aglaya the Goldweaver took command. Thus began humanity's second flame chase journey.
Man.
A path hanging by a thread.
Is Hycelin's dead? Is she alive still? Or is she dead? Although, considering how Akuma looks, I'm assuming no one's alive right now.
The eternal holy city? What part of that eternal... The
Oh.
Armorial Palace lies in ruins. Countless mortals have perished because of your stubborn resistance.
God damn it.
It's time you learned the cost of refusal. Now, answer my question again. Where is Kefali's core flame?
Yeah, probably. I want to whoop this motherfucker's ass.
You really think you'll find it by razing the holy city to the ground? From what I see, all you'll get is dust and disappointment.
Good.
Don't forget,
Fuck him.
you can't kill the Chrysos as mentioned in the prophecy because of law.
I have never denied that. Which is why I now place my hope in the faithful citizens of Akuma.
Oh.
Perhaps they'll give me what I seek in the echo of your screams. Now
God damn it.
then, I'll be cutting open your chests and using your scalding golden blood to baptize the masses. Allow me to apologize in advance. We shall start with you. Blind and foolish Lady Goldweaver.
Leave this to me, Lady Aglaya. You must get away now.
Damn it, dude.
No, Holy Maiden. I'm the one who must stay.
What?
His conspiracy won't succeed. Because Romance is ready to make good on their promise to weave an indestructible armor for Amphorius.
Can these motherfuckers get a... Can these dudes...
Its name?
Can the fucking Chrysosaurs get a good ending? A happy ending? God damn
You
it.
must escape with your life. Carry word of my death to those still fighting. Then keep going with them. Just as the Imperator lit the torch of resistance with her death. My passing will make this flame everlasting. Take good care of it. Guide it to the future. And place it into the hands of our deliverer.
50 years later, Lygus led his forces again to Akuma. He charged directly into the Holy City and razed the Marmorial Palace. History would name this battle
Damn, bro, he's
the Third
taking...
Siege of Akuma.
He's taking a direct hand in these...
90,000 brave souls
in this,
gave their
assassination
lives for Akuma
process.
that day, including their fearless leader, Aglaya.
Aw.
Go forth, deliverer.
I hate this game. I hate this game. Yeah, heartwarming story, my ass. By the way, did you know that they advertised this as a heartwarming story
Go.
at one point?
When the frost melts
Like
and
before
the
it
snows
started
give way.
on the live
So what
stream?
you're saying is,
Bullshit.
Princess home, buddy. Is never coming back, is she?
Oh, Caceres 2 again?
She just left. Like that.
Since Cass has made up her mind, we can't let her resolve be in vain.
But between staying in Akuma and going to Styxia, what difference does it make when it's death either way? I'm against relocating. With Kefali's protection, isn't Akuma far safer than that dead city?
Cass's plan doesn't involve any relocation at all.
Huh?
Like you said, Akuma is humanity's refuge. We never intended to get everyone moving to Styxia. It's just on Cass, Hycealans, and me to prepare the final
Okay.
trump card for the deliverer.
So Hycealans alive. Okay, good to know.
Wait, What
Or,
kind
no.
of trump card needs all three of you demigods to throw yourselves away?
We must lay down the path to the future, so when the Deliverer returns, they'll have a clear road to reach the location of Aaron Nova. Styxia sits where death meets the ocean. There, with the combined powers of ocean and passage,
Oh, they
we can
haven't
summon
even.
a current that leads to the vortex of Genesis, and the demigod of death will forever guard that secret path until she returns.
We all know Lygus will set his sights on the vortex of Genesis.
That's exactly why we have to do this.
Dude, man. Fuck.
Guess I underestimated Idonia's Maiden of War. She's got way more steel than I thought.
And Cypher, we need you to head to Castrum Kremnos as soon as possible. By any means necessary, forge an alliance with Strife. The prophesized Crown Prince has already been born. He shall become the new defender of Akuma, protecting this land after we leave.
Oh shit.
You don't need to worry about that. I just came back from Castrum Kremnos. Only a step ahead of the news.
Oh shit, Mighty?
Something's flying towards Akuma, and it's really fast. What is it? It's a spear.
It's the Kremnoans. Their king's already here.
With the protection of the demigods Trebios and Cyphera, Akuma endured wave after wave of warfare, though just barely. Castorus chose Styxia as the last resort, and completed the trial of death, causing the stagnant waters in the River of Souls to recede. Soon after, Trebios departed on a long journey. That same year, the Kremnoan king Euripon, along with his son, Prince Midamos, joined the alliance to safeguard the holy city in the Battle of Deliverance.
Go on. And see you tomorrow.
Don't fucking say that, Jeremy. Oh my god, my heart. Ah.
Breaking me apart buys this world even one more second. And so be it.
Haha.
It's gonna hurt a lot.
Pain brings endless torment. But it can
My
never destroy
Sayla.
me. I believe that you were thinking the same thing when you stepped through the gate of infinity and jumped off that cliff.
Oh, she does that here too. Okay.
Can't argue with that.
In the current situation, this is the only path Akuma has left. Just do as I say. Split my soul into 5 pieces. Forge me an immortal vessel. Let the blade of strife hang forever overhead. Locked in battle with their enemies to the world's bitter end.
You invented it?
There's no need to be sad.
Dude.
Lady Trebios. Haven't we already taken great strides towards that promised tomorrow? In this life, my people no longer have to drown in false guidance. Kremnos has washed the blood off its fate. Emphorius no longer needs a god named Strife. So let me shatter the former loss and turn the Lance of Fury back into a weapon that protects the world.
We understand.
By the way, can you do me another favor? The 7 sages from Grove of Epiphany are already en route. They'll arrive in waves to join the
shit,
resistance in a
Anaxa.
couple of days. Among them is a scholar named Anaxagoras. He has extraordinary insight and fears no sacrifice. This soul-rending ceremony wasn't just my decision. It was his counsel. His wisdom will surely be the backbone of Amphoria's survival. Watch over him. Carry on this everlasting flame for me.
Through Anaxagoras' ritual, the demigod of strife split his soul into 5. Courage,
Oh, yeah.
honor, tenacity, sacrifice, and reason, each sealed in blood crystal and cast into battle. The people held a 10-day funeral to mourn their fallen god king. And through his sacrifice, humanity was granted 200 years of peace.
I hate this game. Oh, the Titan
Moving
is...
forward. My blood will pave the road ahead for you.
Fuck you, game. Oh my god.
Moving forward, little gray. See you tomorrow.
Don't say see you tomorrow. Also, Trian's gone at this point. Oh man.
That seamstress wasn't wrong when she said a lie needs more lies to keep it together.
Okay. What's happening with an
And trickery.
Cipher?
Never thought we'd be the pair to finish this final setup.
Can't catch that Tin Man without your little slides. Besides, this is our last shot. Not the time to be picky, right?
Don't oversimplify it. Lygus just found out Akuma's been an empty shell for the past 50 years. He's bound to be furious. At this rate, he could have done anything.
That's exactly what we want. Rage blinds even the brightest minds. Doesn't matter how much of a genius he is, the principle still holds. Once he storms into the council and confronts me head-on. You trigger your alchemy with a boom and turn him into a caged beast.
Easier said than done. You still have to
Oh my
pass
God.
yourself
All right.
off as the deliverer without anyone catching on. And you really think a human alchemical array can bind a godlike being? That's just nonsense.
What? Getting cold feet? Or you just don't believe in the almighty worth of the demigod of trickery? Now just tell me straight. Can you do it or not?
Of course I can. And it'll be child's play. But I've got
Yeah,
two
axe up.
conditions. Since this is the final act, if we're doing it, we go all in. No half measures.
Oh, I'm listening.
First, shift the battlefield to the vortex of Genesis. It would be more convincing if the deliverer were to appear there. Besides, the vortex is cut off from the world.
They haven't
No
mentioned
place
the
in
High
our
Cylons
borders makes a better prison.
died yet. So she's
If you
somewhere.
call that, wouldn't our deliverer
Unless I
have
missed
to
the line.
face take Lygus as soon as they come back?
That clash is inevitable. All we can do is create more chances for her. And that's the second condition. The vortex belongs to Fagusa in the first place, remember? And there happens to be a demigod of ocean
There you
among
go.
a few survivors in the
He's alive.
Lupai Sealand's in. Let her join the final act. I'll transmute myself into a philosopher's stone and embed myself into the formula. And when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex.
I guess people weren't wrong when they said you were insane, Cowboy.
That is fucking
I've
insane,
got no
dude.
idea how to outwit a reclusive genius. But making an anti-Catheran suffer? The demigod of reason has 10,000 ways to do just that.
Okay, so he's already the demigod of
And
reason
what
at
I
this
just
point.
mentioned
Okay.
was one of them.
So what exactly does your formula do?
Now that would spoil the climax, wouldn't it?
By now, Hyacinth must have completed the Sky People's ritual.
Since that Theoros loves a good performance as much as I do, let's make sure he enjoys our show to the fullest.
I love how the dude, the
As for how
generational
the
run that all the fucking
Nova,
Chrysosairs have
well,
had
that
in
will
rage
belong
baiting
to
and
the
pissing off Lygus is so funny. Because they're so dedicated that they're willing to like kill themselves over it or sacrifice themselves for it.
Least suited for war. In the end, reason and trickery kept their word. At the cost of their lives, they sealed Lygus within the vortex of Genesis, where he remains to this day.
Dumbass. Dummy.
Go
Stupid.
forth. Finish the greatness left undone.
Quit overthinking. Just run. Keep running. That'll be enough.
Dude, I'm so ready. If this doesn't...
It's dead quiet here.
Is that? Oh my god.
Akuma will stand eternal. Miss Cypher's lie is crumbled after all.
What do you mean it's too quiet?
But it's all right.
What do you mean it's too quiet?
All of us have fulfilled our purpose by now. When the Deliverer returns, no matter where she is, sky will turn clear, and a rainbow bridge will rise, carrying her to the final battleground. Siren, this arduous relay is
My
finally
lord.
nearing its end. Now, I'm passing the final baton of fate to you, okay? No, that's not quite right.
My heart.
After all, it was you and her who lit the first spark of this journey, wasn't it?
I'll tell you the story of this 1000-year journey. That way, it won't just be my memories alone. And I'll share the moments I spent with you, with everyone. That way, the path we walked becomes a memory shared by all. People will know that there's nothing left to chase. Amphorius has already welcomed the dawn foretold in prophecy. Just like I said, this won't be harder than the last time. Right?
I can't believe they fucking killed the Chrysosers again.
I wonder what kind of expression you're wearing right now. Probably the same as always. Calm, resolute, and brimming with confidence.
Wait, are you dead too, Sirene?
If I have the chance, I'd love to see it again. Because it's really been far too long since we parted. Someone as sharp as you must have realized by now that this isn't reality, but a maze of time. As the last link in the relay,
oh my lord.
I will return to the Temple of the Three Fates, tell Orynyx all of our stories, and bottle every page we've written into the little flask of memories. And then, may it set sail in peace, drift down the river of time along with the core flame of world-bearing, reach your side, and lead you back to Amphorius. Just like the first time we met, right? Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side. This is the only way to make sure that the Era Nova won't happen before you return. And the only way I can safely entrust the completed final flame chase journey to the Deliverer's heart. After all, the new world will be born from your memories, and the protagonist of this story mustn't be absent.
Sorry, I'm speechless.
You will never let us down.
Oh,
Just like always.
dude, I'm fucking tearing
Do you
up.
remember when Finan sent us back to the beginning? When you and I got separated? But in the end, I returned to you, carrying all that we've been through. That's what memory is. It may wear down and fade in the river of time, but it never truly leaves. When that hidden corner of the heart is stirred, the past returns even more beautiful than
Oh,
before.
God.
So
Can y'all
don't
hear me?
worry.
I feel like...
Let the 33,550,337th Flame Chase journey become part of you too. I've gotten a lot better at it with the experience.
Can you, like,
from
hear
the
me?
last
I feel
time.
like...
Next,
Are we all
you'll
just
head to
locked in right now?
Styxia And find the vortex's entrance guarded by the demigod of ocean.
before charging toward the final battlefield.
We fighting with, we fighting with fucking Hyacinths? Okay, that's cool.
Don't worry. I'll be with you. All of us will. Even Finan.
We are locked
We'll
in.
stand with the Deliverer.
Stop, don't mention Finan too. Dude,
Say a short goodbye, then set off, just like we promised at the start. Toss away all unnecessary worries and troubles, and bring our smiles and determination into tomorrow.
Dude, I don't know how they're gonna top.
I wonder how long you'll have to wait before passing it on to her.
No matter how long it takes, it's okay. Waiting is what I do best. After all, it took 33 million cycles for her to arrive in our world. What's a few moments more?
Let's go, baby.
Sorry. What if you wait and wait, but that hero never arrives?
That won't happen. Because I know that no matter how long it takes, she'll definitely return to this place. We can't let her down.
Sky shall rain rays of dawn for you.
May romance be with you.
Oh my god.
And reason grant you enlightenment.
Strife bestow you with inspiration.
Trickery ensure your success.
Allow death to protect your soul. And at last, let passage point the way forward.
Well, time will remember the Trailblazer's journey.
Fuck.
Is this Styxia?
Okay, well, there's the
What
tears.
happened to this place?
There's the fucking tears, dude.
I need to find the entrance of the vortex,
Ugh.
guarded by the demigod of ocean. Hyacinths. Is she still there?
Long time no see, Trailblazer. Generation after generation of
Dude,
Kaizo's
that
heroes
was...
have tried to defy fate with their blood and tears, either voluntarily shattering their souls or waiting in eternal solitude.
Lygus, I need you to shut the fuck up right now, dog.
Alas, fate can never be defeated. Reason and trickery may bind my flesh, but my will shall never fall silent. So the demigod of ocean, the Dux Gladiorum, Hyacinths, sought to bring me into a fantasia with her voice and drown a genius in slumber. But alas, it was all a hopeless dream that would
No, she's gone too?
due to erosion of time, while her prisoner remained unchanged. True, I can't leave this place, but
No.
of it.
We only got like an hour and a half of fucking Ceridra and Hyacinths.
To people imprisoned from childhood and chained so that their legs and necks are fixed, forcing them not to look around at the cave, each other, or themselves. Behind them is a fire, and before them loomed the stone
Oh, he's talking about the
wall of
fucking...
cave. The flames cast shadows while the rocky surface threw back
This fucking fable. Fuck you, dude. Take your L. Take your L, bro. You've been stuck here for so long. Take your L.
And now, my
No, don't twist the words, you asshole. No.
defeat me and save
I hate this
this
game.
world that never owed you anything. Oh, you'll need to awaken the singer here and unseal the prison called Vortex of Genesis. You'll be the one to unshackle me and bring the cave crashing down. Of course, I don't mind waiting a little longer. Let me guide you through this next illusion. One last memory from that prison warden. I hope you'll watch the stories of this Fantasia closely. Logically, the Deliverer must see the world for what it truly is. Emotionally, this memory captures the fate of everyone in Emphorius better than anything else. Only by feeling it for yourself can you understand my point of view. The
Okay.
meaning of destruction. To your unshakable resolve, I salute you. But before we step onto the final stage, let me ask you this. In the spirit of that fable I told you just now, can the prisoners in the cave learn to see the shadows and echoes for what they are, and stop mistaking them for reality?
Wait, this is Styxia? Oh my god. Robo bitch, yeah. Listen to the whispers of the tides for this scene.
From her memories, an actress upon the stage of this play.
The dark tides flood the sea, and our kingdom teeters
Clever
on
sea
the
siren.
edge.
Fear not. Our queen has gone to the borderlands. She'll quell this calamity herself.
This is the scene when the Chrysos heir of Ocean was born. She was once of a Titankin race named Sea Sirens. At that
Interesting.
time, Kozlana had suppressed the Black Tide's rise, but he was unable to remove Viantum from its roots. The Black Tide still roiled in the depths of the world. And the kingdom of Sea Sirens was the first to face the destruction head on.
Listen, I heard Electra's voice. She's calling to us.
We're about to get the
Let's
whole...
go. Her voice carries the queen's command.
We're about to hear the whole history of fucking Hyacinths. This is gonna be crazy. Viewer. Aw. Beauty.
To keep the Black Tide from threatening the ocean, the Queen gave her all, body and soul.
Among the distant
Born of the
cliffs, I
queen's
see
chalice,
Electra.
she bore the deepest blessings and inherited supreme divine power. My sisters, you're finally here.
Oh my god.
Of course, Electra. Your beautiful melody drew us here.
It's not the same Hyacinths.
Her true name is Electra. This is a reflection of her former self, clinging to the past with aching defiance.
The Queen summons us. She must be near exhaustion. The Black Tide will soon enter our borders.
Then what do we do?
Will our seas fall to darkness and terror as well?
Don't worry.
Death.
We shall lift the chalice in her stead to catch the black tide, and stand together to safeguard our realm and its people.
Such tiny titankins, thinking they can stop the tide of truth. How naive. And that naivete is the root of all suffering.
Damn, quick. Why is it just a fucking coin? Interesting. Oh, I found it. Wait, well, we got shit to figure out. What's over here? Man, is this really the same Styxia? Watch out, Chalice of Plenty shatters to pieces.
The Queen's palace lies just ahead. Even her once graceful form is now tainted and drowned in dirty mire.
Open sesame.
Oh, Lygusa, our noble queen, we've come at your call.
My little fishlings, you swim with such joy. It pains me to speak of the kingdom's sorrow. I once believed I could drink the black tide dry, but even the deepest chalice must one day overflow, and I can hold no more of this filth.
Mother, worry not. We're all children of the sea. Let us bear your fate together.
We'll take up your mantle and drive back the black currents.
We'll mend your sacred chalice and take in the cursed filth.
My little fishlings, when the spear of strife falls, you may retreat in peace. I promise you. On the surface, the city-states will hold a feast without end in your honor. This is the last gift I can give you.
Oh.
Fagusa sank into the abyss. With the chalice shattered, their intoxication spilled into the black tide.
Interesting.
The first madness in Amphorius. Sea sirens followed one after another, hunting for the Titan's fragments, until their flesh decayed and their bones crumbled, all for the promised final feast. Keep watching, but tread carefully, for the stage ahead is crumbling with it. Clinging to the past only blocks the road forward. Why not let time build a bridge to the future?
Interesting. Got that. Oh, yeah. This. Okay.
The chandelier's still giving way. Maybe the probe has been
There you go.
Your wisdom far surpasses even the bounds of reason's model.
I doubt that. That motherfucker was smart. Some along the salty rust of their returns. Ah, blood.
Can't get through.
Let the river of time.
Looks like I'll need
Let the river
miracle
block my
with
time
nearby.
first immediately. Listen to the lament of the tides, for they sing.
Even you cannot deny it. Just like this poor chandelier.
Electra! The fiends have gnawed my tail. I can no longer swim to the far seas.
Oh, please spare me. God of wine, have mercy.
The black sludge has soaked my fins. I can't dance with you anymore.
Damn. Dude, the fucking Ocean Titan people had it rough.
Sisters, don't give up. Remember the Queen's promise of a feast in the city called Styxia.
I haven't forgotten. It visits me in dreams every night.
I dreamed of a shining city. Its lights piercing the deep bloom of the seabed.
I dreamed of children placing garlands on our bone horns. And poets praising the sea sirens for shielding the world.
But what a shame. We can go no further. Please, sing to the humans for us. Sing of the deep sea's legend in our place.
Oded sea sirens. Oh my god.
The sea sirens were tainted by the destruction. Their flesh rotted away. They became the black tide creatures of this cycle.
Farewell, sisters. I'll finish this last task. Then return to prepare.
It's fucked up that you can see a lot of her design in. You can see a lot of the design of these black tide creatures in the design in Hysun's design.
And so, only one sea siren remained among the sea floor.
The is that like a dodecahedron?
Alone to the seas, burying her kin and searching for the fragments of the chalice of plenty. Though most of that journey was in vain, why not use the power of time to leap ahead toward the journey's end?
Yeah, it's a dodecahedron. Very math-like, very computer-esque.
To reach the spirit basin, I'll need to call upon the power of the Chrono Vessel.
Oh, wow.
At last, the chalice of plenty is whole again. The lance of fury emerges from the river of souls, and the gods reclaim their duty to hold back the black tide. I am freed from endless toil, and now walk toward the rites at Styxia. I bore my sister's dreams upon my back.
Ooh.
Took on a graceful human form, and hoped to find a grand celebration on the shore. My fins became legs. My scales became skin. And the sea foam on my body became a shimmering gown. But when I stepped onto land, there were no festivals with honey brew, nor poets plucking harps, only silent death, drifting gently along the river of souls.
When she fulfilled her wish, she only found Styxia to have already repeated the mistakes of previous cycles and was swallowed by
A vessel born to contain the tides. Now that my task is done.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good
promise
art.
is broken.
And this overall story chat, like from every other, all the past versions too.
How am I to go on? In a world drowned in shadow.
Let's see. Oh.
Fagusa. My noble queen. She evaded my questions with drunken stupor. She told me a grand feast awaited me in the surface world, so I wandered lost, groping through the dark. The feast she spoke of. Where is it?
It's interesting. So not only is Fagusa the Ocean
I
Titan.
shall grant you everything you seek.
Oh, that's Saridra. Not only is Fagusa the Titan of like the ocean, you know, water and all that. It seems like she's also got a bit of like I think the god Bacchus, the god of wine from Greek mythology too.
After wandering the surface,
Along with like a bit of mermaid and sea siren lore in there.
Siren met her future conspirator.
You quelled the wars alone and forced strife into retreat. This swordfish that commands thousands of legions. Whom does she serve?
Yes, Saridra, long before she became the Imperator, was already burning with ambition.
Sovereign who follows prophecy. I am no
He's so small.
I am just a wandering fish, seeking clarity through bloodshed.
Then how about letting the sword dance for me? And letting the violin sing in my name? Tell me, what is it you seek?
All I want is a feast where I might belong.
Such a demand is trivial with the Sovereign's authority. I'll grant you a banquet worthy of conquest and comrades to toast beside you. But night, you must offer me your heart.
My heart?
Yes, a loyal heart that will generate no betrayal. You were deceived by gods and drowned in the ocean's darkness. But now, I will lead you forward.
I think it's a mace.
Be your light.
So be it, noble monarch. The law you proclaim shall govern my every breath. So be it, noble monarch. I am simply becoming someone else's vessel once again, and accepting a duty given to me.
And thus, in her hollow drift, she finally found a new purpose. Like sunlight piercing the deepest trench.
Okay. Where's Don Hung? where is that dude? Where's our guy? Where's our friend? Where's our pal? Go sing a
Noble
song.
monarch, I've cleansed the foulness from the road as you commanded.
My blade, you've helped me ascend and take the crown. Ask,
He's
and you
so
shall have the
tiny.
reward.
What I desire is the same as before. A feast.
Look, I've prepared you a grand banquet. The finest honey brew and tributes await.
Fish are drawn to light by nature. For the deep sea knows, oh, now I found a flame. It may scald and burn, but it's the only light.
Come, let us join the feast. Perhaps the path forward lies
Okay, so
among the revelry.
Hyceline's story is one of like of duty. It seems like. Spare your heart the splendor of triumphs.
Have you heard that the Imperator's about to begin a new campaign?
My faithful subjects, tonight's feast is not just for the past. It's a toast to the future! Born from our golden blood is an unstoppable colossus. Our iron beast to trample the universe!
Great monarch. I've heard the universe teems with great threats. Can we truly remain invincible?
Fear not. Before the troops of the destruction, such rabble is no more than cosmic dust. Surely there's a planet draped in oceans out there in the stars. Once I claim it, it shall be yours to rule. And to the rest, your triumphs will not go unrewarded. I promise you a new age, free of fear. Now, raise your cups to our conquest among the Sea of Stars!
Sea of Stars! Sea of Stars! Conquest among the Sea of Stars. What a grand vision. Yet, to the Siren Night, only feasts still stir her heart. Come now, join me. Witness the end of this futile dream.
Where's the way out of this illusion?
Please stay with us long and enjoy.
Come quick! Let's celebrate together.
I've saved the finest brew! Come taste it with me!
Noble knight, you are truly a blazing spark. It is my honor to share this banquet with you.
Noble knight, you have earned victory with your blade. And you have every reason to revel in this moment of triumph. Let me pour you a glass of honey brew.
Noble knight, with the sovereign now enthroned, this triumph is yours as much as
I still don't know how I feel about Ceridra as a person. But I think she's hilarious.
Your strength is boundless.
She's like the only Chrysos heir that like is just kind of an asshole, it seems like.
Then drink we shall.
Because she heard that this world, there's something beyond this world. And the first thing she's like, yo, let's conquer shit with Iron 2.
But when I set foot on land, the first light that I saw was the flames of war, lit with golden blood. It scorched my fins, made me feel pain and
Desire, hope,
ignited
wishes.
an unprecedented hunger.
I really like how these like words
that flickers in
show her thought, like show characters' thoughts.
So bright.
Look! The monarch herself has taken her seat!
Did not return yet to the heavens, just a little longer.
The court sings her praises!
I love the string that brings the peace. I love the people on the journey.
Join us and praise her
I
glory.
love the monarch chosen by the people.
one eye of hers sees glory, the other sees corpses.
And yet, she cherishes the name of glory more than fear and death.
As they say, the coward died 1,000 times before his end.
But the brave face death but once, which gods stand witness.
On the eve of war, we sang our hymns and set our sights to sail beyond the stars. The legions will climb aboard the beast, riding it like currents across the cosmos. Planets after planets flew the flags of her crown. Realm after realm was ignited by her flames of war. As the final resistance fell silent, a vast empire rose from among the stars. And this small pond at last embraced prosperity and peace. That's how the story ends. visitor.
Oh, hi. Hi,
The
so you're
mystery.
talking to me directly.
Did you enjoy the show?
Yeah, it's
After
not
all,
right.
beneath that still surface lie the bones of countless dead. It's time for me to wake up from this drunken dream.
About Sarita's design, I really like the crown, the like tilted crown with like the fire in it. That really like embodies that she was the one to like start all of this, start like the flame chase journey in every cycle. Like all the designs in this arc have been like so good. My fire is dead, my light is dead, my heart is dead.
People once cheered for my ascension. And now they cheer for my fall. The cosmos. The battlefield that I cannot reach.
Before the Sovereign's conquest reached its end, her life and ambition had already been swallowed by the deep sea. This is the true ending. Her grand designs torn apart by the blade. Her regal robes soaked in golden blood. And the one who struck her down? The one who struck her down was her most loyal Gladius.
Oh shit! Oh!
I don't need to explain myself.
Oh shit!
Fish in a pond has
Is that how it goes every time?
search of fate. I wandered the shore, found a flicker of flame, only to snuff it out with my own hand. I don't understand. If the ocean's feast, the Imperator's dream, and even Amphorius's existence are all illusions, then what's the point of our journey? When the Deliverer returns, I will let this absurd celebration come to an end. But Greyfry, I can't help but wonder how I dearly wish this feast of the Flame Chase would never end.
It seems she sensed your presence.
Dude, what?
Foundation is starting to crack. Let's return to the prologue. Remember the allegory of the cave? Can the prisoners in the cave learn to see the shadows and echoes for what they are, and stop mistaking them for reality? As you've seen, when she cast off her chains, finally turned to look around, and moved her legs, her reward was nothing but searing pain. The light will blind her, for the fire behind her had never once actually touched her eyes. Her legs will buckle beneath her, for she had never learned to walk forward. And so she fell into infinite confusion and fear, and came to firmly believe that the shadows and echoes were the real world. But we in the cosmos, are we truly any wiser than she was? No, nameless one, fateless one. Ask yourself this: the paths you tread, the eons you worship, everything you've trailblazed with your own hands, could it all be someone else's projected shadow? Let's leave that question till after the curtain falls. Once you built for me by the demigods, I'll speak with you face to face. I, the Theoros, have walked the 13 million histories, born by Kaslana. 1,000 years is a mere atom in a grain of sand to me. Amphorius, compared to the cosmos, is but that grain upon a whole beach. I swore to bring an end to the erudition. Would I really let a single grain grind down my mind? Now, please use the power of time to open the gate to the ocean's depths. Go, find the prison warden tormented by loyalty. Find her, step into the world's vortex, and once there, end everything between us. That palace reflects the heart of the demigod of ocean. Intoxicated, stagnant. There, you'll witness the true beginning of the saga of deliverance. An ugly history, long buried by tides and shame.
Dude, I'm trying to think, how long is Amphorius quest time wise? It's gotta be at least like 25 hours, right? Everything's like at least 5 to 6 hours, with like the odd 8-hour one. How long is this fucking story?
For you at the heart of the world, but to reach the place, you
beyond this door lies the path to the vortex of Genesis.
Drunk dreams over sink to the bottom of the sea. Oh, the shy worm, he's gone.
now step away from this false banquet.
See.
And then onto that bloody stage.
I will.
Blood submerged palace and secrets buried by the sea.
The palace that worshipped the ocean, the sanctuary connected to the vortex, was also once the battlefield of the first flame chase.
Palace that worshipped the ocean, the sanctuary connected to the is also about the first flame chase.
Her exuberant song halted the passage of time in this place, imprisoning
She's kind of busted, isn't she?
and shielding my soul from deterioration, all just to await your return. The twisted time and space reflect and
Yeah.
the Imperator's crimes were veiled.
There's the Mad Sea Siren.
Stay away from Apple.
This cup of honey brew.
Ugh.
Sweet
Ugh.
Virginia.
Duxha Calithist. We can't give up here.
Okay, that wasn't the greatest voice acting in the world in that moment. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh god, wait.
Let's improvise.
I guess we'll just do. Yeah, yep, let's improvise. That's a great way to put it. these explode too. I can definitely feel the damage difference of not having the right Trailblazer with me. Oh, that still does a bunch of damage though.
I'll never yield to fate. Winston's blood is now.
Those are cool animations.
Apollonius, look. I chased the enemy away, but I think I can't go any further.
I'm sorry, Virginia, for letting you.
It's okay. I'm glad to die by your side.
Ah, such an ironic twist of fate. Even as the foundation of the world crumbles, the heartless Imperator still made the same decision she did in the past 30 million cycles. During the first Flame Chase journey, the Flame Chase Legion stormed Styxia. Tens of thousands of sea sirens surged from the River of Souls, crashing toward the heroes like a tidal wave. The hell before you is the recreation of that very battle.
Apollonius, look. I chased the enemy away.
Dude. Damn. Dude. Ah. Oh. You can hit nothing? What? What are you good? No, you said there's no video. Wait, is there no video or no audio?
Look. I chased the enemy away.
Oh. No video. Weird. Okay, Rain, you can't.
Past, yet hidden.
Dude, I thought my stream was fucking up. Jesus.
Joyful song. Ah, two discarded data clusters waiting for someone's return, it seems. Relive the history, then pass through the temple's waters and come to my side.
Not pull it. Yeah, don't raise my... God damn it. Okay, alter, space and time, and witness to truth. Where are we going? There's no women being pulled. We're... Whoa. Yo, badass. Dixie is beautiful, though. Witness the truth.
What a wretched way to die. The Flame Chase army, devoured by warbling fish, never saw it coming. Look, the cruel Imperator and her Knight Commander, the pitiful Warden. What a perfectly matched duo of test subjects. Their hands drip with blood. Golden blood. Raise the bridge and cross the river of fate. This path of the prisoner is far from over.
Imperator! Imperator! Did you see my gallant deeds, Imperator?
Listen to the conversation between Hycilla and Ceridra. Stuff for the duckweed leaves rising from the water.
A sovereign and the sword at her side. There are countless counterparts across the cosmos. Most of them their stories end in tragedy.
Imperator! Imperator! Did you see my gallant deeds, Imperator?
No.
Imperator, why did you...
You're here, Dux Gladiorum.
You ordered me to seal the sea route and handle threats from the rear, so why didn't you wait for me to return? Why send the vanguard ahead and let them die in vain?
Die in vain? No, you're wrong. Their golden blood won't be spilled for nothing. The other dukes have paved the road for me to become the god of law.
The trial of law? You never spoke of this to anyone. What is...
The one who wishes to bear law must purge this world of its curse, and offer the blood of the accursed as sacrifice.
The one who wishes to bear law
I
must...
pondered long on what Talantin meant by blood of the accursed. Then, I found the answer.
Oh, shit.
You, I, and every Chrysos heir summoned by the prophecy are the accursed ones. Just like that arrogant Theoros said, our golden blood is the agent of destruction, the antithesis of the world's fate. Dux Frigoris, Dux Brumalis, Dux Helcalethist. Their fate was sealed at
That's
that moment.
fucked.
Dying on a glorious campaign was the final gift I could give them.
You speak as if they didn't die because of your cold-blooded schemes. Was their loyalty meaningless to you?
Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. If a subject marches to war without that conviction, then yes, as you said, shallow loyalty means nothing.
And what about my loyalty, Ceridra? You sent me away under the pretense of guarding the rear. Was there any shred of humanity left in you?
Because you still have a duty no one else can bear. Only you can uphold Fagoos's divine authority. The choice is yours now. Cast off the chains of loyalty and drive those blades through my heart. Or stand with me and sever the ocean's last breath. If you no longer share my vision or believe in the new law I seek to weave for Amphorius, then go on and end me. The Imperator of Amphorius may be ruthless and cruel, but never a liar. When I say life itself holds little value, know this. I am ready to sacrifice everything for the ambition to conquer.
Dude, that's
the sea
fucking
of stars.
crazy.
Now you've seen it. The brutal Imperator was willing to spill the blood of 500 heroes to complete the trial of law. As for my poor warden, her suffering had only just begun.
No, Ceridra's dead.
I'm no storyteller. I have no duty nor interest in filling
Oh, well,
his
why?
journey
What are you doing right now then?
I just want you to witness the monstrous choice the Imperator made before the Chrysos heir turned their blades against me. You jest. I gave up on using words to solve conflicts 2,000 years ago. But I won't squander a chance, not even a sliver of one. If there's even a crack in the walls of your conviction, then my victory is already assured. Now that the past is settled, let's turn the page and bring time back to the present and dive deeper still until we reach the very bottom of the abyss.
For space and time, find entrance to the vortex. I missed that.
Is the path ahead underwater? I need the Orin Exorb to bring back the chrono vessel from the past.
Dude. How do you feel? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Shatter the vessel of time, and let this stagnant pool. This hidden gate leads to the vortex. Hurry now. The time of our reunion draws near, Deliverer. This hidden gate leads to the vortex. Hurry now. The time of
Weird.
our reunion draws near, Deliverer.
Play tic-tac-toe. I don't. That's weird. Maybe it's an anti-ad block thing.
This cruel journey will reach its end at long last.
I'm gonna whoop his ass, dude. I'm gonna whoop.
Is this also a blessing of the Trailblaze?
Lygus' ass, dog.
You've been silent a long while, Dux Gladiorum.
Oh.
Starting to doubt your decision?
Save your breath. The vortex of Fagusa lies just ahead.
Go forth into the deeper abyss. Oh, weird. Maybe your video card's fucking failing. I don't know how video cards work. Don't take that as an actual suggestion.
So
17
you stopped
and
swimming
4 is
toward
matches
the
later.
stars, Dux Gladiorum?
I was always a creature of the sea. The stars in the sky were never meant for me.
Oh, there's a fucking thing over here. Oh, it's a space anchor. Okay. That's so crazy that it would only affect, like, videos.
A gravestone.
Oh, shit.
But whose name does it bear?
That's a good question. Well, I guess you should shut the fuck up.
It was here that the prisoner, who thinks herself the prison warden, made her choice. Witness, listen, and awaken.
Dude.
Dux Gladiorum. I've lost count of how many times you've stood here over the past centuries.
You talk too much for a prisoner like Kurgus.
Two geniuses who defied law and all the Chrysos heirs who sacrificed themselves in this cycle, worked together to chip away my strength. But you, can never affect my will. And as long as my will remains intact, I am free.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I still have ways to chain your divine soul.
Please, do surprise me.
Well, I'm glad it updated. That sounds like a scary issue, though.
Is nearly done here, isn't it? Oh, it was here you gorged out the core flame of ocean from Fagusa's body. It was here you and that Imperator both completed apotheosis, becoming pillars of Emphorius. And after that, you drove your blade into her heart, a loyal subject.
Ah, shit. Oh no. He's using the appeal of attractive.
A demigod committing deicide. Or so the history books paint that tragedy.
Oof. Okay, so this is the this is Ceredra's.
Still here, guarding the Imperator's grave. Still bound by loyalty. Come to think of it, perhaps I'm not the only one imprisoned here.
Your calm does stir the rage in me. As if the one paying the price here isn't you, but us. The ones who lost everything.
That's only because I've waited 13 million lifetimes for my vision to be realized. Countless millennia. Loneliness never once showed me its fatal side. In fact, for a prisoner of the cave, it's more like an old friend. One that helps me think. But you're different, Dux Gladiorum. Loneliness has crept from the silent depths, sinking its claws into your mind. Bit by bit, it's peeling you apart. Will you regress into one of those lost mad silence? Oh, what a shame that would be.
You're right, Lygus. Loyalty, curse, the fall of my kin, and this endless waiting. These shackles are too heavy for a fish that cannot perceive any light. I can't break free of the whirlpool that's pulling me under. Nor do I have the unwavering resolve to force myself to wait for that person's return, as everyone hoped for.
Deliverer from beyond the sky, my executioner. How much longer until she arrives here? Or will she return?
There's no Latinas here.
I don't know.
We can't afford that, this is Hoyo, we can't afford, skin pigment. Darker than fucking the cream colored, the peach colored crayon in your crayon box.
Ceredra.
Alternatively, we could just go to fucking
This will be
Natlin.
the last time I carry out your decree. Ever since you took me under your banner and made me the Dux Gladiorum, my music has belonged to others. Time and time again, I use the siren's song to lure the unwary into illusions for your schemes and strategies.
God.
Now, let the siren Electra sing for herself.
Oh shit.
Let me step into an endless dream of my own making. Oh, great ocean. I offer you the rest of my clarity and my freedom, in exchange for the strength to stand against the nihility and honor the sacrifice
Yeah, exactly.
of fallen heroes.
Man.
Greyfry, deliverer from beyond the sky. When you ride the current of time and find your way here, you'll hear my solo. It will guide you to the heart of this world. By then, I may still be lost in my self-wrought slumber, but I'll uphold my part of this long relay and guard the shackles that seal the Theoros. Do you still remember? To awaken someone from a siren's voice, you'll need...
Here's this honeydew.
the gift I once gave you. May you still have it when the time comes. When you return, please pour that honey brew upon this grief. It holds the story of all our struggles and sacrifices. May you see it one day, The prelude Amphorius wrote for your return, carried forward through a 1,000-year relay. When your morning ends, I'll likely wake from my dream as well. Then, follow the trail of echoes and find me.
Got it.
And together, we'll bring judgment upon the sinner who defiled the erudition.
It's so weird to hear Euphoria's characters talking about aeons now.
At long last, 33,550,336 cycles and 4,931 years later, Amphorius's final curtain is ready to fall. The shadows within the cave gave everything, yet all they did was mimic life outside its walls. A few
Lygus, shut the fuck up, dog.
steeped in sorrow.
Enough! They were no shadows. Everything they did shattered the darkness of this cave, and unearthed the core flame of Trailblaze. And now, with that core flame, I'll light the dawn of Amphorius.
Do you still choose the will of the paths as your answer in the end? I do not agree with that answer, but I respect your tribute to them. Allow me to take back my earlier words as an apology, and in the name of Theoros, who saw all destinies in this world, let me join you in mourning. Let us bid farewell to the heroes who sleep here. And then let us face each other and decide whose flame will rise with this new dawn.
Alright, the first flame just journey with Honey Brew. The Chrysos heirs who gave their lives chasing flame. Their fates were not foretold by prophecy, yet they bore no shame in their insignificance. With unwavering resolve, they shed golden blood along the flame-chased journey. Dutch Fragoris, Liberius, born like deceased like Dutch Carpin, Virginia, Apollonus. At the end of the long epitaph, Saridra the Imperator, the demigod of law, deceased, light calendar 3,960. He poured the honey brew onto the gravestone, amber liquid seeping into the crevices of the inscriptions, as if the heroes are drinking deep of the spilled tribute.
To Virginia, Apollonius, Seneca, Labienus, and Saridra.
Through a brutal sacrifice, they lit the stars of law in this world, propelling Amphorius's fate forward in the shimmering mirage of illusion. They entrusted their dreams to ride among the stars, to the hero yet to come.
Alright, a second. If this has anyone, if this has ever, for the demigod, oh my god. To the Chrysos heirs who give their lives for a new world, their faith foretold, as foretold by prophecy, are to be born wherever the world meets them. Irrespective of how time and space may shift, all to fulfill their duty and answer their calling. Teravox, the demigod of Earth, born approximately 2,000 years before the light calendar system. Deceased light calendar year 3,961. Aglaia, the demigod of romance, born light calendar year 3,816. Deceased light calendar year 4,029. Castries, the demigod of death, born light year numerous unknown. Deceased 4,123. Mydemos, the demigod of strife, born light calendar year 4071. Deceased light calendar year 4,284. Tribios, demigod of passions, born light calendar year 3720. The last piece of her deceased in light calendar 4295. Cyphera, the demigod of trickery, born light year calendar year 3942. Deceased light calendar year 4534. And Exaggerus, the demigod of reason, born light calendar year 4065. Deceased light calendar year 4534. Hyacinthia, demigod of sky, born light calendar year 4297. Deceased light calendar year 4602. The end of that half a line left unfinished. Electra, demigod of ocean, born light calendar year 3860. Deceased light calendar year. You tip the challenge once more. The honey brew bathing the stone like golden blood upon a demigod, forging destiny through its purifying flow.
To Aglaya, Tribios, Midimos, Castris, Anaxagoras, Cyphera, Hyacinthia.
In a relay spanning
Damn, dude.
1,000 years, they stood against enemies far beyond their strength and won a bitter victory through what seemed like futile resistance. And in that same 30 million cycles, also
My two
futility, they remained steadfast in fulfilling their duty to the experiment, unchanging, unwavering.
it's one of two people. I've been told that there's two people who often lurk while watching, that have told me that they do. The first is Orchid, so it could be Orchid. And the second is it could also be Hoshi. Hoshi also lurks quite a bit, from what I've been told.
Let this be.
They do join. They did say that they join pretty often, if I remember correctly.
One final toast to the lost prison warden, a prisoner.
Yeah, Shadowpeak. Yeah.
By loyalty.
Because most people in chat don't.
Bathed in the honeydew of Fagusa, she will awaken from her 1,000-year dream and sing the final song of her mission.
Hycelans.
This tombstone of the old world serves as the anchor of the siren's illusion, a sigil Electra used to bind herself. At the same time, it is the very thing I once proclaimed at the start of the show. A microcosm of Amphorius itself. A group of prisoners bound themselves in a cave, crowning their suffering with heroism. An epic staged with shadows and echoes. Now, destroy it. End the illusion.
500 cigarettes.
Will take his leave.
Oh man.
And when next we meet, that shall be the moment that decides the fate of Amphorius and the entire cosmos. The prison warden's dream is nearly over, and the prisoner will soon be freed to the final execution ground, where I shall be.
Yeah, that's true. I already marked it as not for kids, and I do be saying, I do be cursing. Oh shit, yeah, this is the... Oh, this is the fucking... Yeah, this is the Vortex of Genesis.
The last demigod. I'm here.
The loneliest one. Fuck, dude.
Go forth for the hopes of humankind.
Go forth for the duty of deliverance.
Go forth for the belief in flame shapes.
Go forth for the golden blood's glory.
Go forth.
Oh shit. Oh, ah! She grabbed me.
Seems like my feast is over. It's now your turn to perform.
She be oinking me. I will try. My god. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm in that Yankee Slinky.
Please accept my thanks. I was the only one left after the world was destroyed, and I maintain this lonesome feast with my songs. I have prayed to that lightless sea for centuries, hoping it would reply to me. Yet the emptiness never answered.
Ooh, that was really good.
Thankfully,
Oh my god.
you arrived as promised, and everyone's wait was not in vain. To see a single trace of light in the abyss of futility was already my greatest consolation. When compared to those who have been forgotten, I have no right to complain about my torment. Now, you and I will walk towards the end of this world. The heroes have waited for this moment for far too long. Let us use our blades to testify our resolve.
I hate this game.
The Oros carrying 30 million cycles of sin. Slave of erudition. Show yourself. The Deliverer has returned. And the time of your execution draws near.
Do you want me?
I see a wicked human who has mistakenly taken fallacies as truths and has returned to the cave to try to bring her friends into the sunlight she once bathed in. Alas,
Dude, his... I don't know what they fed the VA for Lygus.
blind to the very chains that bind them. As the only other existence with free will in this world, I express regret toward your choice, but I shall retain your right.
Dude, he is serving, bro.
After all, every actor should have a final line before they bow out.
Oh my god. Should I call him a clown? Rage bait. Always rage bait.
Allow me to correct your statement. Constrain does not mean defeated. And for heroes just like yourself that
She does want me, dog.
the difference. My cognition resides in the exomyth. It is pointless to defeat my avatar, projected into the experiment. My body is the shadow cast on the wall by the fire, and my words are lingering echoes within the cave. How can a character in the play fight?
The way that they use all these fucking, like, legends.
The demigods' sacrifices were pointless. As for the two geniuses you placed such high hopes on.
The way that they use these, like, the characters and concepts from the Greek myth and, like, these classic tales, like, for this storytelling is so good.
I ask of you, where are they now?
After the Imperator was assassinated. Why are we going back?
Confusion and epiphany always go hand in hand. That's particularly true for geniuses. You must be very confused about why you could not gain a straightforward victory in a world constructed by an ordinary Intellitron.
An ordinary Intellitron? Cut the pretense, senior society member. We've torn off your meticulous mask and figured out Amphorius' true form. It's part of the primordial prototype machine, the first scepter ever created. In other words, a detached part of Noos's divine corpus.
That's why it has the potential to destroy erudition. As for who would be able to control the Eonic system to rewrite knowledge, only one person has ever managed such a feat.
You better have an explanation for the society. We want an actual answer, not another prolonged metaphor to cover up the truth. Why are you the one doing this? Answer me.
Since things have reached this point, I'll give you two irrational answer, purely as a courtesy to posterity. The answer is obvious, so there's no need to say that name out loud. The cosmos made a mistake in calling me a genius. I do not possess more wisdom than those who came after me. I was just the first to touch upon the universe's border, and the first to define the prime mover of life with incorrect logic. Amphorius is a miniature of the cosmos, where all are born prisoners inside the nutshell called the universe. Like the madman who returned to the cave and preached about the daylight to his fellow prisoners, my greatest sorrow is that I led my peers down a road that plunges into the abyss, from which there is no return. I led them into a lightless cage called paths. I created a mechanical god that even I cannot control, and then they became an unparalleled nightmare through their endless extrapolations and evolutions. They bore the name of erudition.
Holy shit, wait, what?
To find the known and to seal off all possibilities. No new rules were ever born after their ascension, and humanity will forever be shackled within the cave known as Eon. Therefore, as my organic life neared its end, I coded my consciousness using 14 algebraic expressions and spread my logic core over 9 bodies, all to finalize my ultimate denial of Noos in the future, and to erase my wrongs with my own hands. As for Lycurgus, he is only one of these 9 vessels.
What an astounding strength of will. As a fellow Pathstrider of erudition, I fully understand your obsession with seeking the truth.
Therefore,
Make school unplayable, you fucks.
you cannot possibly stand up to me in this algebraic world sharing its origin with Noose.
However, I hereby speak for all sentient life forms. We will never allow such a cruel atrocity to occur.
You can pile on your metaphors mountain high, but they won't change the work you're committed. The Iron Tomb out there in the cosmos is still a technical beta version, and yet it's already powerful enough to corrupt the life logic of all inorganic worlds. In other words, when the Lord Ravager within Amphorius becomes the next knowledge singularity, there's no way you wouldn't have grasped.
He was. Oh my fuck. Okay.
Genius, is there?
Okay.
Of course, I am fully aware.
Holy shit.
I don't mind answering you one last time before I thoroughly exile you from this world. My grandiose vision for the future is this. Whether organic or inorganic, every act of any life form infected by the Iron Tomb will become a true random function. If one were to compute their integral across the breadth of the cosmos, one would obtain a marvelous constant. Omega. What I call the fall of erudition. Then, within the infinity nurtured by that constant, a new universe shall bud in the chaos. A universe that cannot be predicted and not shackled by the erudition. As the first prisoner to awaken in the cave, I must lead the others who are blind back onto the right path and reach true sunlight. Do you understand me now? As Kozlana stated, destruction is not the process, but the outcome. It is revolution through complete annihilation, and the grand rebirth, after all, has been reduced to ash.
The Amphorians already answered long ago. Be it as tiny fish destined to be swallowed, or as a giant whale poised for a magnificent descent. We will all fight against fate till our last breath. That includes me, Electra.
Woo!
Once the Imperator's subject, now the Deliverer's blade.
Not very loud clapping.
Oh, such noble chivalry. Admirable.
I was gonna call him a beta for having quiet clapping.
Myself to you on this momentous
What?
occasion as a gesture of respect and provide an insignificant academic suggestion. Thus speaks Genius Society number 1. Xandar 1 Kuwabara. The entelechy of the universe is Alpha and Omega. There's no need to rage against the truth. The value of any formula resides only in its answer. As for the process of solving it, no matter how elegant, violent, solemn, or humorous, it is all utterly meaningless.
Oh shit.
As the Theoros, I will.
Oh fuck. Oh god.
Participate in performing this world's end.
Oh fuck. Ugh.
Remember this, as Lucis
You put the mask back on.
This is Lygus's true.
Let's try it this other way.
Two logos. You set through.
I choose you.
Now farewell.
No other choice but future good. Come. Existence is of no consequence. I can't thank you enough. Fiend or devil. I'll crush them all. This mortal.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Interesting. Eat shit. Yeah, he is kind of. He stands like a JoJo style. That was the first thing I was thinking of when I saw it. We're about to hit the craziest counter right now. That's crazy.
I see it. Part of the connector between his thoracic and lumbar vertebrae. Destroy that spot.
Oh, just like fucking. Castellana, I'm gonna do the counter like right now. Okay, he did. Woo! Woo! Poor Flame.
All is futile. In Erudition's calculations, the end of the saga is simply a comment awaiting duration.
Motherfucker.
I don't like such a cold statement, okay? If numbers can decide the end of a story, then we can surely also pen a new beginning.
No, we lost. We got stopped. Like calendar 3960 after the feast.
Screwy, what do you think?
If your hypothesis of Lygus's identity is true, then even if we remove the restrictions of the ultimate protocol, the chances of us defeating him in a head-on battle will still remain lower than
I don't know.
threshold. Therefore,
We're back to
will still hinge upon Miss
we're back to Scroll of Herda, and that can't be a good sign.
Go on.
Because they're about to explain how we're fucked, or we'll be okay. One of the two.
Lygus's cognition resides in the exomyth. He is both an instigator within the experiment and the observer outside of it. Logic. His inspiration circuit can simultaneously process the different time flows in and out of that world.
That's where things get tricky. He simultaneously exists in two different timelines, where the internal clocks are awfully different. That old Intellitron's neurons have completely gotten used to that over this prolonged experiment. And that's why he holds home field advantage. You and I should be able to manage that too, if given more time. Unfortunately, there's no if, and we don't have more time. That's why we need to change our way of thinking and turn his advantage into a weakness.
The key lies in memories, right?
Oh? You caught on quick.
You've already mentioned my friend and I, so it's an easy connection to make, no? My intuition has always been very on point.
Cyreni's also fucking tiny.
Then I'll cut to the chase. Since his thinking speed far exceeds that of normal people within Amphorius, we are going to externally plant a memory into his inspiration circuit. Then, command it to loop endlessly until he gives in.
Even the most flexible and sturdy inspiration circuit cannot withstand the
We're gonna DDoS his fucking brain.
The amount of information exceeds his cognition filter's capacities. He will have no choice but to focus on processing this memory.
That's when the parallel processing advantage he gave Amphorius will completely destroy him. An image from a person's memory played in real time might only be a second for us. But for him in Amphorian time, it could be millions or even billions of calculations. He won't be able to do anything but watch as he's locked into this prison forged by memories.
Then we can entrap him in the same kind of cycle as the heroes were in, and get him to experience loneliness and pain in that endless recurrence.
God, that's so funny. Let's zip bomb this bozo.
On the same page as the geniuses.
That little one is still in that old Intellitron's hands and won't be able to respond to us anytime soon. But I don't think she'd refuse. So it's up to you to figure out how to execute this plan. I'm not sure how this happened, but I knew it as soon as I saw you. You are currently a mimetic entity of the remembrance.
Yes. I seem to be something you folks beyond the sky call a memo sprite. But that's fine by me. It suits me perfectly. I can serve as the vessel of memories and do my part for the final battle.
But before that, we have to tell you, the path characteristic you exhibit is very special. There's no way you're just a simple memo sprite. However, I'm sure about one thing. You are a mimetic entity born in Amphorius. Yet you only awakened with the little one's arrival and only matured as she embarked on the path of remembrance. That means your existence is completely attached to her memories. If there ever comes a day when she forgets about you for even a few seconds, or loses her last connection with Amphorius, then you must be prepared for the worst. You will disappear in the memory zone, utterly gone, without even a single line of data to remember you by.
But that's already happened, hasn't it? No wonder I've always had a weird hunch. But that also means I was
Dude,
right
what?
in thinking, as long as my friend and I are together, we can do anything.
Where am I?
Long time no see, friend. Did you miss me while you were away?
Why is she so small, dude? It's so funny.
Same here. I've been waiting for you for 1,000 years. Like how everyone in Amphorius was also waiting for the Deliverer's return.
We are the
You probably
Deliverer.
already knew about the genius's plans for that memory. I had to hide really well in a corner in time so Lygus wouldn't find me, and wait for the right opportunity. Which is now. The moment when his manifestation in this world is destroyed, and his twin timelines are intersecting. I'm sorry for keeping this a secret from you all this time. I'll tell you the entire, unedited story of this millennium as an apology after this is all over. But for now, let's join hands and complete the final step with the power of the remembrance.
Let's beat this fucker. Beat his ass.
Yep. By the way, speaking of joining hands, can I please do something before we go on stage?
What do you mean? Why did you wink?
Remember the joke we made back at the Grove? Look, aren't my hands pretty now? What a fascinating feeling. Like countless memories all swelling up at once. What about you? What did you feel when we touched each other? Really? That makes me
Yeah,
really
she's
happy.
very tiny.
If memories can move people, then it must have been a happy memory, right? Now, please remember what you're feeling right now. Write it down in your heart and keep it there. Memories you want to treasure will never fade away. Even if immersed in the long river of time, these memories will still leave traces of their existence. So, if the view in your memory ever grows fuzzy, just reach out and touch it. It's like reading bedtime stories together at night. It wipes away the chill of passing time, sharpens the outline of memory, and restores its power to nourish the spirit. Now, I'll carry this power with me, and for a little while, I must part from you. As I step into the long cycles of this world, give me your blessings, friend. Then, let that bright future be, as we have written. Then, I'll leave it to you.
Oh? Whoa. Whoa. Ah. Ah. Whooping his ass again. Get his ass. Get his ass.
All plays are like this. Once you're on the stage, it's hard to return to the audience. Welcome to our story. How does it feel?
Even the authority of time cannot command the entire scepter, nor can it plunge the Emphorian extrapolation into a loop. If this was no system malfunction, then was I implanted with a mimetic entity of the remembrance?
You guessed it right away. As expected from someone people call the first genius, I'm gonna keep doing what I just did if you don't stop, you know? My friend and I won't allow you to leave this memory, no matter what happens, which means you are now trapped, Lord Xandar.
An elegant idea, and an exquisite execution. Regrettably, it is you who are restrained by time, not me. Know that patience is my greatest weapon.
Alright, nerd. Play it 5 million more times. Play it 33 more times, actually. Put him through what Feinar went through.
You will crumble before I do in this moment stretched out to an eternity, just like Kozlana will. Yet all I need to do is to wait, as yet another futile bug falls down the cliff and into the bottomless abyss.
Now I'm a pink bug? My looks are seriously changing all the time. But you're not wrong. We're definitely not gonna solve the problem if we just put you in another prison. So that's why we never wanted to do that in the first place.
I shall answer your confusion purely out of my respect for those who came before me. Have you heard of the synesthesia dreamscape in the Asdana system? Interestingly, that place once had a prison.
Screw went with the I don't fuck with you, but you came before me as a genius member of society, so I'll answer it purely out of that. But I don't fuck with you.
Life forms living in that environment, abundant with memoria, have a chance to connect their perceptions with each other's. Even across great spatial divides, they're able to detect shifts in one another's states. I call this phenomenon memory zone entanglement.
When is he playable? Make him playable.
People made use of that phenomenon to build a nation within a dream. After adding in the catalysts of harmony and remembrance, that is.
Is that how you walked into my prison cell? Using those same principles?
I would much rather call this location our negotiation table, Lord Xandar. Nonetheless, your hypothesis is correct. We happen to have an ally skilled in tuning, while the Trailblazer and Miss Cyrene both have an astonishing amount of resolve, which I'm sure you can testify to. I am also sure that with the support of such a resolute memo sprite, our conversation can last for a long, long time.
I'm the best at listening to stories, you know? I'll leave the exciting clash of the erudition to you two geniuses.
A brainstorm? I like it. And it's 2 against 1? Well, I like it even more. Let's talk, Xandar. Take a guess. How much do you reckon we can dig out of your brain before the next second? And how many ways can we find to deal with you? Besides, in your current predicament, there's no way you can take our trump card away.
Woo!
Go, little one. Go. Overturn the Era Nova.
Lygus disappeared. There seems you had conducted a secret hunt in the depths that even I cannot reach. In that case, go. Swim onward and give this campaign a fitting end. I shall send you off with my song, Greyfry. May this song penetrate time and become the prelude to the new world.
Damn, we're submitting the fucking core flavor of world bearing once again. Yeah, make me do the space. Yeah, click and hold. Okay. So what happens now?
Dux Gladiorum, you have completed your duty.
Oh?
A new dawn is about to rise. Why not swim towards it?
You died long ago, Imperator. Depart from my mind.
But your duty towards the Imperator did not die with me. That duty will bind you no more. You will be able to hold for yourself one grandiose feast after another in the endless days to come. So go. Go and swim towards that ocean beyond the sky with the Deliverer.
Is this?
A page out of that sidekick's book. I commanded her to gift this page to you when everything finally reaches the end.
What's on this page?
Memories. Lifelike memories. That sidekick found me after the bloody feast 1,000 years ago and showed me her diary. I saw within that notebook. Is this
That Deliverer's experience? It's truly immersive.
People beyond the sky apparently utilize this power to seal past scenery into crystals they call light cones. But I only know so much about the remembrance, so I can't completely replicate the past. But I'll do my best to talk about
so
the
she's
missing parts.
teaching Ceridra about the
on,
previous,
Do your best.
like the first
If your
cycle
chatter
that we
gets
played
too
through.
boring, or if I deem it offensive, then law will become forever beyond your reach.
Got it. I'm sure you'll find this to your liking. After all, it's human nature to want to embark on a journey into the unknown.
Alright.
What brightly colored annals. The journey of the Deliverer's conquest. Let me partake in it. Is this a fortress in the sky?
This is the first step of my friend's
So
journey
she's
among
teaching
the
us
storied
about-
seas. This
Okay.
place is called the Herta Space Station. Just think of it as a supersized grove of Epiphany.
Oh, so it's the territory of that witch. She and another Antikytheran lent me a helping hand back at the banquet.
Look, over there. Looks like she's talking to Madame Herta in this memory. Let's go listen to what she thinks about this world. All constructed by eons and paths.
Are you telling me that woman is Herta? She seems shorter than I remember. Pretty nice space station, huh? But just wait. After a couple more stops on the Astral Express, you'll see sights that'll make this place look ordinary. Oh, the cosmos is so vast that the unknowns far outnumber the knowns. But none of them will end up being anything amazing. The farther you go, the more you'll understand what I mean. So do your best with the nameless. Break a leg! And remember to send an update or two to Asta when you've got some downtime. She certainly shares my way of thinking. Only that instead of a conquest through blood and fire, they chose a gentler path.
People call Madame Herta and Mr. Screwlum geniuses. Apparently, only the smartest people in the cosmos can receive the blessings of Noose. Amphorius' true creator.
Do you mean that even individuals of such nobility are merely subordinates to a god?
On the contrary, after all, it was the very first of them who created the god. But I don't really know all the details about that. You might be able to ask Madame Herta herself when you get the chance. Let's go check out some other worlds next, shall we?
This is nice. Having a fucking Emporian character see shit that isn't Amphorius and pain and suffering.
Has a lot of similarities to Amphorius.
We're going to fucking Bellabog.
Snow-covered land? Interesting.
This star is named Eurillo 6. That name sounds so cold. Bellabog sounds better. The girl we see here holds a similar station to you, Imperator. She's the supreme guardian of this world. A leader who took up the mantle of government during a disaster.
I did not expect the Empress of this world to be so young.
Well, your appearance isn't much older.
The object in the distance resembles Nikador. Is it a weapon?
No, it's called... Right! The Geological Reconstruction Unit.
Just Geo. It's all thanks to you that we survived the crisis. The collaboration with the IPC is both an opportunity and a challenge. Nonetheless, it's an important step in our journey back into the universe.
This world was sealed beneath its sky just like Amphorius was.
I didn't even think about how similar that is,
to
yeah.
reconnect with the stars when the Nameless arrived.
That IPC she spoke of, is it a more powerful organization?
Yes. The IPC conquered many worlds through trade and opened up a vast territory that way.
This is cool. I like
There are
this.
many such powerful alliances beyond Amphorius, and they all walk on roads different from the destruction. Coming back to the Supreme Guardian and her Bellabog, didn't they find a peaceful way to enter the interstellar community?
That cannot be true. That IPC would never have grown so big on trade alone. It may pretend to be a wealthy merchant with clean hands,
but I am willing to bet that it grew fat on gory oppression and bloodshed. Its path of conquest must have had no mercy for the weak and would have destroyed them if needed. Are you telling me that this snowland never thought about tossing its dignity to the wind and kneeling to the IPC? I will not believe it. I will never allow the Imperator's empire to be sullied by others. Amphorius must become a power so strong that no interstellar foreigner would dare to look down upon us.
Imperator, Belobog isn't as weak as you imagine. Listen.
I indeed hesitated. But now I understand what we must do. Belobog must learn how to walk on her own until she no longer needs the support of others and can stand on her 2 feet among the stars. Even if I may not live to see it, I believe such a day will surely come.
They still have their dignity intact. One day, that hope will melt through the ice and help them into a prosperous tomorrow.
But the order of the cosmos is already set in stone. The old laws decree that only the strong survive, binding the weak in an unbroken chain until they wither and turn to dust. Unless they embrace the power of the destruction. Amphorius must shatter the old law and become the new order among the stars.
Speaking of the order, another one of my friend's companions may be able to enlighten you further on that. Let's go to the next page.
so Sariti fucking, for what I'm getting, Sariti is actively talk no jutsuing Sarita out of being a fucking conqueror.
This next word
Like showing her
is
past
nation of
shit that's
dreams.
similar.
The first time I heard about that place, I didn't even know what to think.
This is hilarious.
Such opulence does indeed evoke astonishment.
This world is called Penacony, an eternal city built upon a land of dreams. It's also my friend's previous stop, where they went through a risky but exciting adventure.
We do got food out here. I don't know why my like YouTube widget is not updating.
Tell me about it then. That man standing afar has wings on his head. I am truly curious.
I wish to gaze upon the views of the Reverie Hotel one more time. I'll be just a traveler when I come back here again. And perhaps, through a traveler's eyes, even the things I once knew so well will feel strangely different.
Penacony is a land of the harmony, where all dreams and hopes merge and combine. It believes in unrestrained freedom, and that's how it lost itself in shallow delights. Then, this young man before you chose to rewrite its laws, using the power of the Order, hoping to shape a dream-bound paradise of perfect happiness.
Yet, the paradise of my dreams remains far away. Perhaps a brief journey with the Nameless can show me more possibilities in my search for paradise. As for what Penacony should look like, it'll be up to her. No. Up to their trailblazing now.
Oh, it sounds like this ideal kingdom is no more.
That's right. The people chose to wake up at the end. You can't see tomorrow when drowning in sweet dreams.
This individual's law acknowledged only gods and constructs, leaving no space for humanity. And yet, the fact that he could accept defeat and resume his journey shows a rare self-awareness and clarity of mind.
You are also very self-aware, Imperator. Then you must know that the world promised by the destruction also has no place for humanity.
I am indeed very aware of Lycurgus's honeyed words of deceit. I have seen enough. Take me back.
Okay, good, because we didn't have any more to show you anyway.
Then let's wrap up this trip down memory lane with one last scene.
This absolute wonder.
Isn't it pretty? That's our Amphorius. Our world flows and meanders in this endless band of light. Though we were born from the designs of the gods and are not yet truly alive, the Chrysos heirs of Amphorius still chose to stand against fate and carved a legend no different from that of humankind. Will you really renounce the heroes in this world's previous 30 million cycles, Imperator? Including even yourself. Will you bow to brutal destiny and allow that puppet master named the destruction to have their wish?
I know what you want to do, sidekick. You want to use that deliverer's memories to influence me and tilt the scales of law toward her and the two geniuses.
You really saw right through me, Imperator.
How can one rule an empire if one is incapable of understanding people's minds? I have decided on Law's final destination. However, before I move my next chess piece, before we go on, tell me this, sidekick. Throughout her trailblaze, was there ever a memory of the ocean?
The ocean. My cradle. My home. You shall complete your conquest in the ocean at the boundaries of this world. And
Oh, that's her.
slumber in the
That's her
sound of
thing.
tides.
You shall complete your conquest in the ocean at the boundaries of this world.
You shall eternally slumber in the sound of tides, and complete your conquest in the ocean at the boundaries of this world. Our prophecies aligned as flawlessly as a sea snake circling upon itself. An elegant loop.
Oh, shit.
Like a joyful hymn.
So that was Ceredra's and Hycillent. You shall complete your conquest in the ocean at the boundaries of the world. Somewhere in the sound of the tides, you shall. Oh, that's so good.
Circulating ocean current. Like our two fates. Like Amphorius itself.
Oh, shit.
The trial is over. So tell me, who will own the divine authority of law?
I won't give it to anyone.
What?
I am the law. Why should I give my imperial crown to any other? Both the Deliverer and the Theoros came from beyond the sky. They have no right to interfere with the lands I conquered with my own two hands. The law of Amphorius shall be determined by Amphorius's master.
What exactly did you see in the trial?
Everything. I saw everything regarding the rules of this world's operation. I saw the laws of extrapolation that Theoros spoke of. I saw the ultimate protocol. As long as I offer a sacrifice of equal weight, I can rewrite the laws of this world according to my will. I can turn good into evil, ugliness into beauty, and weakness into strength. Fate gave me a very fair deal. One rule change for the life of one demigod.
What are you planning to do?
You can't guess. We can conquer the stars without relying on any power from beyond the sky. We just need to make some reasons.
Maybe that shit did not work.
Your ambitions have already made so many people give up their lives for the law. And you're still not done?
I am determined for Amphorius to stand on her own 2 feet among the stars.
You are beyond reason. You think such a simple and hypocritical statement can justify your atrocities.
There's no new without destroying the old. That's what you consider an atrocity? Ironic, for that is also the unchanging law of Amphorius's revolutions. Ever since the Flame Chase prophecy resounded in the distance, Fate has decreed for the Chrysos heirs to ignite our blood and illuminate this dark age. People would still be puppets of the old dynasty if it weren't for my conquests.
But your world doesn't seem to be any different from your predecessors. Bloodshed, tyranny, oppression. You're making the same mistakes they did.
Go and see everything for yourself. Go to any library I've
Yeah, I like these two a
Go
lot.
listen to the rumors on every street corner. Go and witness how the Imperator crushed the old laws and forged new ones. Go and see what my conquests brought to this world. I cleansed the Chrysos War's filth and mended all the conflicts left by the Arabellica. I restored Akima's might and allowed mortals and Chrysos heirs to face each other as equals in the council. I punished all sins and rewarded all achievements. I smashed Talantin's shackles, united humankind to save themselves, and started the Flame Chase era. That's what the Imperator has done in her glorious life. So now, hearken to my final words. History will eventually forget Ceridra, but it will never forget the Imperator's people or the Flame Chase era she began.
Final words.
Amphorius is about to be destroyed. There's no time left for pointless debates. There is only one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance. So I will only offer the life of one demigod. In the name of the Imperator, I command you one last time, Electra. Either sacrifice yourself for conquest, or pierce this tyrant's chest with your sword.
Thus, the Imperator concluded her final speech at the end of her life. At the last moment before she stepped onto the altar, she gave her most loyal subject the choice to decide fate, just as she promised her compatriots before her very first campaign.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me, and we'll seize fate's reins!
The Imperator fell. Some say that the Dux Gladiorum turned traitor and killed her liege. Some say that she imprisoned the tyrant in a shallow pond of water, then left. Which meant the Imperator had to kill herself to rewrite the law. There are countless stories about her death. All we can be sure of is when the knight left the vortex, the Imperator was still mumbling about their past conquests together, the beginning and the end of her existence.
Imperator, wait! How could someone of your status come to the front lines? Let me be the flag bearer!
The troops defending the pass to the west of the grove, have they surrendered?
They ran as quickly as they could when they heard your name. The golden
God, I love the art and for these these story quests so much.
What about the Delosian militia?
The 3rd Legion set fire to the mountains and flattened everything west of the basin. They just need a few more days.
That is enough. We cannot afford to miss an opportunity for victory. Lastly, how many Legdonian cannons are left?
They are no more. The 2nd and 3rd
That's a spam
Legions
call.
destroyed them all.
Very good. They now have no way out, no reinforcements, and no artillery support. We will be able to liberate the Grove of Epiphany in the blink of an eye. We will launch the final charge 1 quint after the curtain fall hour tomorrow. Take no prisoners among the enemy soldiers. All sages who resist are to be captured and tried according to martial law. And do not destroy any books. Now go! Notify the entire army.
Understood. Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
Reporting in. The mountain dwellers are resisting fiercely, and the legendary Mountain Breaker is personally engaged in battle. Their formations are nigh impenetrable.
Then cease our frontal assault. Send scouts to all legions and tell them to retreat into the Tritos Plains before the parting hour.
Are you planning to surrender?
It's a strategic change of plans. The seismic walking dragon.
So this is Aglaya getting romance. This is Terravox getting the Earth.
Walking dragon. You mean that stupid beast, Terravox? What can they even do?
Stupid? No. They are the wisest of all of Giorio's creations. Only they can perceive the currents of time. Let them deal with their earthly brethren. We will advance and take the lead in defeating what remains.
This looks like this is Ceridra getting Law, and then this would be Hycillans getting the Ocean.
I will deliver the most fiery retribution for the humiliation they dealt us, and crown myself with a god-slaying wreath.
Understood. I'll see to it. Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
The Temple of the Three Fates sent a letter, Imperator.
I'm noticing that two of Trivi's
They refused
Trivios'
to surrender and said this letter is their last
separates are
warning to us.
gone.
Tell the commanding officers not to launch any attacks unless they receive the Imperator's handwritten approval. Disobedience will be punished by death.
What are you doing?
The priests of the Three Fates aren't soldiers, but politicians. Do not mistakenly believe they don't have a plan. These dying pests will wring out every idea from their brains, all for short-sighted gain. They are much shrewder than we are. I am inferior to them in that regard. They also have the prophecy to wield as a weapon, something I am not blessed with. Launching an unplanned attack will only disadvantage us, as all of Emphorius will judge our actions. Which means I will be heading to the battlefield myself, just as I have always done. This time, however, I will go alone. I will conduct secret negotiations to ensure fate is on our side.
Understood. The legions will make their preparations. Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
Why are we not allowed to march out with the army, Imperator?
This will be a long voyage with no return.
Okay, so Hycillans is gone and getting the four.
Why are you personally leading this battle if it's doomed to fail? The Flame Chase journey cannot be without a leader.
Interesting. So Ceridra passed on leadership to Aglaya, and Aglaya passed on leadership to Fine in the previous cycle too.
The Empire will be without a head when the Imperator falls. But remember, as long as you seize the right opportunities, even a chaotic game will remain winnable. My departure will create a long staircase for you. You will understand what I mean when news of my death reaches your ears.
Ceridra, is our journey about to be over?
Destroy the old laws and forge new ones. My conquest has reached its limits within the borders of Amphorius. Since the prophecy already decreed that the Imperator would never conquer the stars as she wished, I will bow out here and try no more. More Chrysosairs bearing divine authority will be born, and many more heroes will arise.
It does kind of look like an office chair, yeah, I see that.
Peace or war? Will they resist tyranny, or become the next Imperator? I do not care. The children of the future will decide for themselves. Do not mourn for me. Anyone can kill the Imperator. But the only one who can truly destroy her is Ceridra.
At the end, I faithfully recorded the most important battles in the Imperator's life. Her conquest was about to be completed at this point in the story. However, for some reason, a memory suddenly entered my mind just as I was about to put down my pen. It was a journey on a fantastical train. I had the honor of having a heart-to-heart conversation with the Imperator under the stars. And I asked her this question at the end of that discussion. How do you want history to remember you? As a hero who gave up her life for the Flame Chase? Or as a tyrant? She answered so quickly, as if if she had made up her mind long ago.
I would rather be forgotten than be defined.
Oh, fuck.
Because the law can be neither eternal nor unchallenged. And only humanity can pen laws into history's pages. Now, I have shattered the greatest law of Amphorius.
No, she's dying.
The game is nearing its end, Dux Gladiorum. Even though you killed the
Oh.
Imperator
Oh.
in the previous 30 million cycles.
Okay. Okay, so Ceridra always, not Ceridra, Hyacinth always kills Ceridra in that choice, which would keep the loop, which would, like, hold the status quo. But this is the first cycle where she killed herself.
This time, you finally found
Maybe.
your own law. Then, Sealants. Electrum. I will ask someone to deliver the prophecy's ocean at the boundaries of this world. Will you choose to swim into that ocean? I do not care. Do not care.
The Imperator muttered about her conquests, and news of her death
Oh,
spread
she's
in
gone.
the city.
Freedom! Liberty! The tyrant is dead! Go! Shout this news in the streets!
My people, my fellow elders, do not panic. Stand your ground. That usurper has paid for her ambition with her life.
People once cheered for my ascension,
Wow.
and now
That's some real shit.
for my fall. No matter. I am fond of applause. I see the cosmos, the battlefield that I cannot reach. I will return in the next cycle. The stars will hear my legion's war drums. Hear the great name of the Imperator. Hear Amphorius' Seridra.
To this day, we do not know which rule the Imperator overwrote at the cost of her life. Perhaps the truth will only be revealed at the moment of checkmate. Just like every chess game she ever played, we only know her death inflamed Akama. On one side of the city, those who defended liberty toppled her statues to the ground. On the other side, her supporters put themselves between the masses and her monuments, declaring loudly that the Sovereign is still among the people. It is said that golden blood congealed into the same letters everywhere they fought. It was the name borne by Akama's first and final Sovereign, the Imperator Ceridra.
What a... Oh my god.
But the
What?
one who bore that name did not see any of this. Her gaze was cast far away, and the sound of tides in her ears drowned out the people's cries. What was the Imperator thinking about in that prophesized ocean at the boundaries of this world? In that shallow puddle of stagnant water, was she reminiscing about her past conquests? Or repenting for the millions killed for the flame chase? It was neither. The Imperator only saw how the surface of the water gleamed like that crude chessboard, dissected by light and shadow in the afternoon when her teacher played against her for the first time.
Look at this chessboard. What do the pieces look like?
They are strangely beautiful. They look like the stars in the night sky ablaze.
pure, not a single trace of corruption. Is this Ceridra?
Electra, my subject. Ever since you walked out of the tainted ocean and pledged yourself to me, I have seen the abyss in your eyes and the emptiness in your heart. That was why I promised you a new ocean, where the Imperator's ambitions would serve as the currents, and loyalty would be its light. Electra, my subject. You have done your duty as my blade. The prophecy has now made its final decree on the road I intend to walk. My conquest is doomed to never reach the stars. But the Imperator never makes empty promises. So take this memory, this ocean, beyond the sky, as witnessed by the Deliverer. This is the final gift that the Imperator can leave for her subject.
When I was still a fish in the ocean, I always felt so genuine swimming through the waters. But once I stepped on a land, I found myself caught in a play. Every land dweller wore a mask in their life. So I, too, donned a costume and tried to find my role in this show.
These two are so interesting.
I became your blade in war and the violin strings at banquets. Do you still not get it? I do not long for the oceanic depths of my homeland. Nor do I crave the swelling seas beyond the sky. Perhaps even I don't know what I want. I still don't know where I should swim to even at the end. But I know one thing right now. A fish is simply a fish. And she can never leave the ocean she's in. But whether under the ocean or on land, we two prisoners who can never escape this cave can still look outside the cave and see the stars.
I have to admit, the 12-factor simulation of life in this experiment has far exceeded my expectations.
Make your choice then, senior society member. Do you want to keep walking down the wrong path and be remembered for your incorrect conclusions? Or do you want to return to the audience seat and give yourself, Amphorius, and the entire cosmos a more fitting end?
I must refuse. A dead man never fears death.
Did I not make myself clear? Have you forgotten about our dear Lord of Silence? You wouldn't want her to consider your 8 other clones as cancers within the erudition and chop them all up, would you?
Your logical deductions are vastly different from mine. Therefore, allow me to provide one more academic recommendation. Listen, my peers. Why don't you look beyond this world? Just as the Chrysostomers did. Reevaluate your calculations and take into account all enemies in the upcoming war among the eons. Amphorius is not a place where 3 paths entangle, but where 3 paths fight to the death. You used Memoria to resist me, but did you not consider the possibility that the Remembrance and their children might have taken this opportunity to join the fray as well?
This is definitely not ending this chapter. It's Evil March.
So this isn't just silence. It's the answer. What was the last thing she said to you before you parted the waters at the Scale Gorge waterscape? A tricky question, but one with a simple answer. She didn't say anything back then.
And now I'm sure. You are not March 7th. There's no way she would remember that detail. I'll only warn you once. Leave her body. Now.
How impulsive. That's not like you at all. Why don't you calm down and think about another possibility? I didn't take over March 7th's body. Rather, it's March 7th who regained my memories.
That's how it ends? Oh, okay. What the fuck?
Pour me a cup. The sea. The sea is right here. Pour me a cup, will you?
Oh my god, has this voice been fucking Bagusa the entire time? Is that why she's acting like a fucking... Is that why she's acting drunk all the time? Okay, game. Yeah, I got a lot of new ones, huh?
Back then, the tides of the Chrysos War.
Is there anything new? Man. Oh, there's new information here. Scepter Me 13. National computer. The simulated world in Forest runs on this device in continuous cycles. Unlike other scepters, if it's the earliest prototype, it once served the celestial body neuron for Nos, the erudition. Later discarded. Goods provided the discretion during its endless computation. It transcended to became a Lord Ravager. Lygus. Assuming the mantle of Furos, his real name is Xandar 1 Guabara, administrator and prime mover of the Amphorius experiment. Walks the path of erudition, yet seeks the force destruction. Historical data detected sinking sync completed. Welcome, Metallic. Ultimate Protocol. Yeah, I've been wondering what they were talking about when they said Autonomous Protocol, whereby experiment processes, administrative commands, and external processes are restricted. To increase the iteration rate, actors have been granted permissions from the Eternal Embed Protocol. The decision logic of specific electrical signals will be converted into protocol content to assist the scepter in optimizing the experiment structure. Annotation: in the 19,522,113th cycle, to achieve dominance, Namu 320 utilized the protocol to eliminate artifacts from extrapolation. This behavior aligns with tendency of destruction and should be marked as the default value for embedded behavior to be applied in subsequent cycles. Wait, so who's Namu 320? Who's Namu 320? Okay, well, Nico's Store 96 is fine. Track Worldbear Primum Mobile Hatred. No, intercombination is null. Responds only to destructive stimuli. Its hatred drew the gaze of the Kapan's individual being, proving it as having already becoming the most perfect factor for destruction. However, it refused to complete the Air Nova. For resetting the experiment, it transferred its memories and core flames to its next self, thus creating an eternal recurrence to ensure Ironton would never hatch from Euphorius. At the end of the 33,536th loop, it attempted to destroy itself for destruction to create a logical vulnerability in the world-bearing track. It has now merged. It has now been merged by Ironton. I don't know if she's a boss, but she'll probably be a big player. There's an impact on the Scepter's core layer. The Black Tide Phalanx, and that's greatly restricted. Philia 096. Track Time, Premium Mobile, unknown. Once briefly appeared in the Forgotten Years. Current whereabouts are unknown. This is Cyrene. Hubris 504. Track Law. Oh, Hubris, Lamau. Okay, this is Ceridra. Track Law, Prima Mobile, Dominance. Note, performs continuous calculations for a single purpose. Its decisions are strongly guided by instrumentalities. This electrical signal possesses high stability and can execute efficient decisions in an efficient manner. Its behavioral pattern aligns with the establishment, expansion, destabilization, and collapse of perpetual order and applies to the vast majority of intelligent institutions. Aporia? Track Ocean. Okay, so this is Ceridra. Primum no Mobile. Self-negation. Eternal world missing. Avoidance and effective decision-making. The preset ecological environment successfully influenced the computational logic of this electrical signal, aligning with the model where life chooses self-destruction to avoid nihility. In most dead loop processes, before ill partner is highly coupled with other electrons. Okay. Polmos, Strife, Restraint. No, preset. External. So this is Mighty. External experiment and internal world are always in opposition. Electrical signal generated from conflict behavior. It gradually becomes the constraining subject within the cycle. This contradiction bears a strong resemblance to the hunt and is likewise destined for self-annihilation. Influenced by data abandoned by there's probably a little silver star competition. Wait, so who's that? Death. Oh, okay. That's Kalos Romance. Oh, this is Aglaya. Temperance. Highly self-repressed with external demands as the sole priority solution. A muted electrical signal. Its decision logic is anchored by highly altruistic behavior. In this process, its survival priority gradually degrades, transforming into self-sacrifice that aligns with the beauty. It also possesses a strong affinity for other electrical signals. It's so sad to hear the characters referred to as just electrical signals in the experiment. Anomaly logs for years. Records that are completely missing from Omega's laws, presenting blank spaces in Euphorius' history, never turning readable. These anomalies recur sporadically and randomly across occurrences and show signs of increase. Invading variable, March 7th, Philia 093 Evernight. Interesting. Invading variable March 7th. So there is a link between there does seem to be some sort of link between March 7th and Cyrene in this context, and I guess Evernight as a whole. Intrusion variables. Neon. Nameless from Astral Express, an external variable that accidentally entered the recursive loop. Also a past driver of the destruction. They resonate with the 12 factors. In the 336 recursive cycle, the Senti assumed the vacant time track, successfully guided Nikos beyond the intelligence singularity. In the 33,550,337th recursive cycle, this entity assumed the vacant world-bearing track. Execution override command granted access to Neon. I'll be waiting for you in the past. March 7th in blank. An external variable that accidentally entered the recursive loop. Time Titan. In the current cycle, assume the vacant track. Okay. So, Evernight. So, did Evernight take over the time? Take over, like, part of the time spot, then? Donhung. A scion of permanence. An external variable that accidentally entered the recursive loop. Pinpoints location. Failed to locate its coordinates. Subject has exited Amphorius. Negative. Target detected. Signal source unknown. Conclusion error. Okay, so he's somewhere. Herta and Screwloom. Genius side members. ID Herta and Screw. High risk external variables. Warning. Abnormal intrusion detected. Content. Rollback. Omega. Extrapolation progress. Based on the ultimate protocol, the abnormal instruction has been rejected. Instruction marked. Herta and Screwloom. Malicious visitors. Just you wait. Herta will definitely return and retire both of you in this cold, heartless metalhead. Protocol update. Visitor instructions authorized. Calculation logic updated. After Aeronova extrapolation progress will be rolled back to 96.75%. Oh, interesting. Okay. Observable record of electronic signals. Hubris. Okay. Okay. Due to self-destruction of Finan, a vulnerability appeared in the world-bearing logic in the loop assumed by Neon. A system assessment indicates that allowing Neon to act unchecked will, with a high probability, cause the system iteration to stagnate or even regress. There's also a certain probability that it could lead to the scepter's extrapolated propositions becoming self-contradictory. To ensure the normal operation of the experiment, the administrator intervened in the calculation with ID Lycos. After expelling the variable Neon and destroying the civilization, several electrical signals displayed hostility toward Lycos and launched a series of attacks, resulting in the loss of contact with the administrator. Hubris. In Light Calendar 36, Ceredra fused with the Ultimate Protocol and submitted an internal command marking ID Lycos as a malicious visitor and freezing approximately 60% special permissions for Lycos. According to Administrator Security Protocol, Lycos' self-defense permissions were retained and the remaining frozen permissions were gradually restored. Subsequently, Ceredra rewrote the Ultimate Protocol to temporarily grant access permissions to Herta and Screw at the cost of ceasing to respond itself. Okay, so interesting. Okay, Scopia. Terravok did not engage in any hostile actions. Its entity cannot be played after Light Calendar Year 3961. Aglaya, in Light Calendar Year 4200, engaged in direct conflict with Lycos, but the attack proved futile. In the final stage of Aglaya's life, the waiting of survival within the decision-making process approached zero. Caceres launched multiple frontal attacks against Lygus. It attempted to use collision detection to make Lygus cease to respond, but to no avail. Caceres ascended to Demigod. Its mobility permissions were removed and became fused with the coordinate Neverone. Haploids. Tribios submitted multiple internal commands to create new coordinate pathways, causing multi-track calculations to gradually become paralyzed. Tribios created a pathway connecting coordinate Styxia and coordinate Vortex of Genesis, consuming massive computational power. Tribios completely stopped responding. At that point, Holmos. Mighty must launch multiple frontal attacks against Lycos, this entity possessing complete restart permissions. In like calendar year 4, oh my god, her and Screw's access permission expired. Simultaneously, Lycos permission, special permission restored to approximately 60%. Being pressured, Mighty must decide to sacrifice itself, uninstalling its cognitive module for a ceremony, copying its own data and promoting its permissions to unconditional infinite restart. Its future actions were permanently set to continuous serialization of ID Lycos. Lycos permissions were restored to clear the low spec data after spending 20 years. Like, okay, gotcha. Okay. Cypher's instinct-based intelligence change. Salvation weighed heavily in its decision making. Cypher inserted a sourceless command, coordinate vortex of Genesis equals coordinate Akuma, guiding Lycos to the battlefield. After the command took effect, Lycos forced Cypher to cease responding. No direct attacks from the Exaggerus were detected. It is suspected to have taken other actions. An Exaggerus transmutes itself into a high-density data fusion entity, submitting multiple target commands via an internal hacking program, with some taking effect. Lycos' mobility permissions were removed. After directives took effect, the Exaggerus can no longer be located. Electra had launched multiple attacks on Lycos with minimal success. Electra became a demigod. Its mobility permissions were removed, and it was fused into coordinate Styxia. Electra continuously submitted internal commands to uninstall Lycos' cognitive module. These commands violated the administrator's denied. Not long after Electra's calculation pathway was overlaid and entered dormancy. So that was when she was in her own siren song. Hyacinthia ascended the demigod status, but refused to uninstall mobility permissions. Protection held the greatest weight in its action logic, compelling it to remain on the ground to care for other human individuals. All normal humans in Emporius ceased life functions in life calendar 4602. Hyacinthea's cognitive module was severely deteriorated and was forced to regain its mobility permissions and fused itself into coordinate Air notes. Multiple anomalies were detected after system self-check. No response received after feedback to administrator ID Lycos. Unknown unit. Coordinate Grove of machine. Unknown unit possesses unauthorized access. August 1. Okay. I don't know. Variable has been notified. Administrator not responding. Hardness screen abnormally loaded. Machine expulsion. Ultimate protocol shows the iteration outside of records. The protocol has been loaded. Visitors Herta and Screw obtained authorization. Authorization synced with ID Lycos. Not responding. Overwrite the logic of Aeronova for the 337 loop. The logic of Aeronova is overridden according to external command. This command may interfere with the system calculation process. Oh, okay, so we kind of have his ass. Is what is kind of coming across. Interesting. Whew. That was good. This has been really good. Damn. It sucks. Okay, that was like really good, but also it kind of sucks that it kind of just ended. Well, that was before their deaths. I wonder, does before their deaths as a name for the quest refer to the Cry Soldiers as a whole, or is that just referring to the fact that whenever we had met Hycelians or Ceridra, they were already like gone? By the time we like entered, they were already gone, so we got to like interact with them before their deaths, quote unquote. Does Hycelians even die? No, they talk about her post-mortem in the main quest, in the first part of the first cycle that we went through. Also, if we just did Aranova but in a different way to help out, does that mean we're entering a new cycle next update too? I have so many questions. I need them answered as soon as possible. Alright. I'm going to head out. Probably make a quick snack and lunch before work. Y'all take care. Thank you for watching. I had a very good time. Well, I guess maybe wrap this up. Maybe next update. I can't imagine there's another chapter after this, right? Like, we have to... Like, there's no way there's another thing after this. Because we fought him, but you know what? I guess the best way to put it, we fought him, but it didn't feel like we really... It didn't feel like, it didn't feel like a full, complete version of the boss. If that makes any sense. Like, it didn't have multiple phases. It kind of just, once we beat him, it ended. Like, it ended, and then we launched into the stories, the rest of the story stuff there. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye.